Hello, this is Ralph Yazzo, and I'm in Rockaway Beach, New York, and I'm with John Edwards, the race director for the Rockaway Series. And John, can you tell us a little bit about the Rockaway Series?
Sure, Ralph. The Rockaway Series started 10 years ago as a spin-off from our local CYO and high school programs, and it was specifically 5Ks on every Thursday night in June and July, with a finale run the third week in July, where we had registration and a party on a Friday night. So this year, in 2011, we've expanded the program to have a whole calendar of events, starting with the Parade Day 5K in March, followed by the Memorial Day 5-miler, the Firecracker 10-miler on 4th of July weekend, and we have our traditional Summer Series finale, which is the Rockapoko 5K on July 22nd. And this year, our big events, as we get ready for them, will be the Labor Day Half Marathon, and then the big one will be the Rockaway Marathon on October 15th. We do have a few races after that, the Pass the Stuffing 5K on Thanksgiving morning, and we have a holiday 4-miler on Christmas morning, and we actually even have a get ready for the New Year's 5-miler on New Year's Eve. But right now we're focusing on the Labor Day Half and the Rockaway Marathon. Both races, as with all of our races so far, are running exclusively on the boardwalk. It runs along the ocean. If people haven't been to Rockaway, we have a 5 3/4 mile boardwalk stretch which runs from Beach 9th Street to Beach 126th Street. It'll be an uninterrupted 5 3/4 mile length. For the half marathon, we plan on running a 2-mile loop followed by an 11.1-mile loop for the half, and basically doubling that for the marathon. It's a very fast and flat scenic course all along the ocean. For both those events, the Labor Day Half and the marathon, will have real-time electronic timing. We'll have time splits. We'll have water stops. We have access to the bathrooms on the boardwalk. We have, for the Labor Day Half, the shower heads will be on. We have free parking right across the street from the boardwalk. It's a great environment for distance running, and we hope to attract an energized field to come down and participate in our events.
Is there an awards area and party?
Oh yeah. So this is our first year with the expanded calendar, so we're going to have limited field size. We'll probably keep everything under, for certain events, 500 or 1,000 runners. There'll be great giveaways. For the Labor Day Half, instead of race shirts, we have beach towels. There'll be a post-race awards party where we'll illustrate the real-time results, and there'll be overall awards and age group awards from 19 and under to 85 and older.
Cool. And what about the advantages of coming out to Rockaway instead of those more corporate races?
Well, these things grew from a community event, so the cost is reasonable. We try to keep the cost as reasonable as possible. We do encourage people to register online because that will help us be more efficient with our real-time timing. One of the drawbacks of race day registration is trying to get all the information into the database. We will keep our pre-race day registration at very reasonable. I think it's $22 for the half marathon, $70 for the marathon. The reason the marathon is we tried to keep it as low cost as possible, but there are permits and outside costs to have the marathon. Plus, for the marathon, we plan to give away more merchandise, medals, and additional goodies. So, but I think overall, the costing for this event are very reasonable compared to a lot of bigger events.
And what did you mention? Parking?
Yeah, parking is right across the street. It's free. We have early starts, unlike many events that have 9, 10 o'clock starts. We're having 7 a.m. starts, so I know for myself and a lot of people I run with, if you're going to go long, it's nice to get out there early, and there's virtually tons of parking available very close to the start. So your time to get here, I think if you can get here a half an hour before the event, that gives you enough time to pick up your bib number. There's bathrooms, you can warm up, and you're off on the gun. Unlike a lot of events where you have to get there sometimes an hour, 2 hours before. I know I love to run at Central Park, but from Rockaway, for me, I have to drive, and parking the car is expensive. Walking a mile to the start sometimes can be, a little more of a workout than I want. When I finish the run and I have to walk a mile and a half back to a parking lot, and sometimes, so this is kind of old-fashioned racing, that I remembered from 20 years ago. So we have that environment, and I think people will appreciate it.
Thank you very much, John, and we look forward to it.
Yeah, come on down.
Come.
And you can register 24 hours a day online at rockapocorun.com. Thanks so much, Ralph.
Thank you.
I hope it